Hey guys, welcome to Mitch's Music. Today I am going to do Wait For It from Hamilton. I've already done this one before. I've done the bass part, I've done that intro part, but I've had a couple of requests for the chords to the chorus in particular and sort of how to do the strumming pattern. And I'm getting a lot of requests on strumming patterns and things like that, and so I'm going to start doing more videos on that because my take on how to strum a guitar is a little bit different than the way other people teach it, and hopefully you will find my way helpful because it was really helpful for me when I started learning guitar. If you enjoy my videos, guys, click that subscribe button and check out the description below to sign up for some of my free courses where you get to pick 5 songs that you would love to learn, and I help you in 10 days to learn those songs. It's a little intense, but you will come away from it. If you are a beginner, you will feel more like an intermediate player that can look at any song, not spend so much time looking at these YouTube videos because you can just look at chord charts after these 10 days, and you'll have more confidence in knowing what to look for to start learning these songs yourself. And so today we're going to talk about, I'm going to go over all of the chords, not just the verse chord, and it's the same 4 chords the whole song, but they change the order quite a few times. So the intro, and I have a capo on, don't pay any attention to that. All of the chords I'm playing right now will not matter with the capo. So I'm going to do all bar chords, and then I'm going to show you how to do some of the same thing with this capo. So everything I'm doing right now you don't need a capo for. I just wanted to show you the capo option if you wanted to do that later. Alright, so the first chord is a D flat. Second chord is a B flat. And then it goes to an A flat sometimes, or a G flat. And then early on in the beginning it goes to an F, and I'm actually going to have to remove the capo for that. So let me just go ahead and take that off. And so it goes to that F. Alright, so the first part, and this rhythm, kind of get in your head because this is, we're gonna do a little bit of a play on this in the chorus later. So you've just got the and I've gone over that bass part before, but we're just doing D flat, then C, B flat, then A flat, then F. D, C, F. But if I was playing this and singing it by myself, I probably would not play all of that. I would probably just skip the C and the A flat and just do the So all I'm doing right there is just D, B flat, F. Alright, and so to talk about that rhythm, all I'm doing is downstrokes the whole time. So I'm just doing down, 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 down. Same thing again. And the thing that gives it the feel is that accent every few times. So accent. So you want to accent that first time when you go to each chord, and then when you repeat this F right here, you want to accent that again. All right, so that is the verse, and then you've got the sort of a pre-chorus. It goes. So I'm doing is B flat, D flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, G flat. All right, and so like same rhythm that we just went over, okay? So and so the chorus is going to be a similar chord progression to that, but we're going to want to open it up a little bit. And there's a couple of different ways we can do that. For this one, I'm going to sort of, if I was singing it myself, I would have already relaxed that rhythm a little bit so it's not so much of a because I find it hard to keep that downbeat going and sing at the same time. So what I would do if I were singing it, and it's kind of what we're going to do on the chorus to open it up a little bit, is I would have done more of this if I was singing it. So all I'm doing is I'm just going down and up, and I think that rhythm helps me to sing with it a little bit easier than doing that sort of staccato offbeat rhythm. It helps me be able to sing along with it. So all I'm doing is it's very similar if you watched, I did a video on Craving You, and it's very similar to that. So just get that in your hand. You don't have to play chords at all to do that, but just the da 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 da. And don't worry too much about the down ups. You just want to try to copy that rhythm. A lot of what I do when I talk about playing guitar and trying to play new rhythms is use it as a percussive instrument. So if you were trying to copy a drum beat and you were beating on your knee or on a desk, you would not worry too much about exactly what your hands were doing. You would just try to repeat that beat. And that's kind of what I want you to do for guitar, because when we start to think too much about down and up and down and what my right hand is doing, then that's gonna just mentally freeze us up, and we won't be able to play as well as we would have if we just let our hand try to copy that rhythm. And it may take some time to get used to either way, but I have found that this way is a lot faster than for you to get in your head with that down up thing, because most of the time, like I've said in previous videos, when you play, you're gonna normally end up doing down and ups consistently, but just change the way the rhythm sounds by the way you accent the notes. So some of the downstrokes you're going to hit harder, some of the upstrokes you're going to hit harder, and if you have that just free-flowing, loose up and down rhythm with your hand, it's going to be a lot easier to add that into your arsenal a little bit later. Because I am always doing down and ups. I'm not doing a down, down, up, down, down, up. I'm always doing down and up, and it's just some I am playing louder than others, so it sounds like I'm actually playing a different rhythm, but I'm really not with my right hand, actually. It's sort of what I'm doing with my left hand that changes it. So that rhythm, again, you've just got... Now, when I add my left hand in, all I'm going to do is lift up on it when I don't want to play. So. All right, and that, so take that really slow. So let's do it slowly. So just think in your head, it's the same rhythm. Bum, 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 bum. You were just adding a couple of strums in there. All right, so to the chorus. It's going to be exactly that same rhythm, but we're going to take it away those little extra stopping points that we were having before, because we wanted to open up. The song gets louder in the chorus, so we want to just do the so da 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 da. Wait for it. D flat. F sharp or G flat. G flat. So, like I said, open it up just like that with the chorus, and if you want to make more of a rhythmic thing with it, you can totally do that. I kind of like it open, especially if I'm playing it by myself. And that's pretty much it as far as the rhythm goes. Did want to show you at the end, so if you're going to play this with bar chords, then you can totally skip this part. I'm just going to show you how to do it in the key of C with a capo. So I'm going to put my capo on the first fret. It's going to play in the same key, but so if I was doing that chorus, it would look like this. A minor, C, A minor, F, A minor. So I'm still doing that. C, A minor, da 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 da, F, da 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 da. So the way I'm getting that rhythm is I'm just doing an accent on those downstrokes. So ba ba da 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 da. C, A minor, F. And that's pretty much it. So if you have any more questions, leave those in the comments below. I hope I answered them all, but I am perfectly happy to do another video on this if this did not answer all of your questions or if something was confusing to you. And if you have any other requests, guys, leave those in the comments as well. I'm planning on doing a couple more songs from Hamilton a little bit later. So check those out soon. I'm probably going to do Satisfied and a couple of others, and I'll probably do a cover of it first and then break down the tabs a little bit later. If you have any other requests not Hamilton related, leave those in the comments as well, and I'll see you in the next video.